Hi students, the subject name is BE 8253 Basic Electrical, Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering. Today we will learn the new topic. The topic name is Superposition Theorem. Last class we are discussed some theorems like Thevenin's theorem and Norton's theorem. Today we are discussing about the topic is superposition theorem. In this theorem, use of Ohm's law to the circuits with multiple sources. Sources, that means voltage source or current source. A statement is the current through or voltage across an element in a linear bilateral network is equal to the algebraic sum of the currents or voltages produced independently by each source. And that means the superposition theorem is very useful to determining the voltage across an element or current through a branch when the circuit contains multiple number of voltage or current source. In the superposition theorem, into a network or a given problem, some certain conditions must be followed. First one is all the components should be linear elements. Linear elements like the nothing but it obeys the Ohm's law. Ohm's law is nothing but a voltage is directly proportional to current for resistors, and flux linkages is directly proportional to current in all inductance, etc. And next one is all the components must be bilateral elements. Bilateral elements is nothing but you have to change the polarity of source of voltage, but current is the same amount flowing in that circuit. And next one is we have to apply the superposition theorem for only for passive components only. Passive components like such as resistors, capacitors and inductors that do not amplify or rectify. And the superposition theorem may not be applied or for active components. Active components such that transistors, semiconductors, diodes and electron tubes, it's only applicable for passive components only. And next one is procedure for applying superposition theorem. First important thing is the circuit containing only independent sources. Independent sources is like voltage source or current source. Consider only one source to be active at a time. That means the remaining sources are inactive. Remove all other ideal voltage sources by short circuit and all other ideal current source by open circuit. For the below diagram, the voltage sources is replaced by a short circuit, and next diagram in each and every current source is replaced by a open circuit. Example 1 for superposition theorem, in this network we have to find the current flowing through the resistance R. Step 1, first in all voltage source are V1 and V2. First is in first step 1, the voltage source V2 short circuiting and find the value of current I1 by applying Ohm's law. V is equal to IR, then I1 is equal to V1 by R. And step 2, short circuiting the voltage source V1 and finding the value of current I2 by using the Ohm's law. I2 is equal to minus V2 by R. In this circuit, minus denotes the opposite direction of voltage and current flow. The flow of current and voltage are dissimilar, so we have to take the negative value. And example 2, in this network we have find the value of current through R3 resistance. First, in step 1 we have considered the two voltage source V1 and V2. In step 1, V2 is a short circuited. We have find the value of I1 and I2 by applying mesh analysis. We have to find the value IT and IR3. And step 2, V1 is short circuited, we have to find the value of I1 and I2. By using the mesh analysis, we have get the values of IT is equal to 0.447 amps, and IR3 means flow of current in R3 resistor is 0.406 amps. And next step, V2 is short circuited, that means voltage source is removed by using the help of short circuit, and we have find the value of I1 and I2 again by using the mesh analysis. The overall current IT is equal to, the total current IT is equal to 0.141 amps, and the flow of R3 resistance current IR3 is equal to 0.094 amps. Adding this current, the total current is IR3 is equal to 0.5 amps. This is the example 2. And next one is maximum power transfer theorem for DC network. Maximum transfer theorem is nothing but, in a DC network, the maximum power is transferred to the load when the load resistance is equal to the Thevenin's equivalent resistance of the network is called maximum power transfer theorem. In this theorem, consider the following Thevenin's equivalent circuit. V Thevenin is nothing but Thevenin voltage. R Thevenin means Thevenin resistance. RL is nothing but load resistance. IL is current through the load resistance RL. This is the equivalent circuit of maximum power transfer theorem. Thank you.